Yo ho ho, Don Mafia. Welcome to a Saturday edition of the Don Mafia Report. And you know what? No, we're not just doing the boilerplate should the Buffalo Bills target these free agent blanks. We're doing something that's a bit more of a difficult topic to discuss, and it has to do with our beloved Josh Allen, JA-17. Should the Buffalo Bills extend this guy now, or should we wait? This has been a debate that I feel like a lot of Bills fans have been battling with each other back and forth, and we're going to dive into this together. We're going to figure it out. We're going to see from a fan's perspective what we would like to see. Now, before I dive into that, I have a major announcement today. I am giving away yet another PS5 or an Xbox Series X. You might remember that I gave one away once I hit 10,000 subscribers just a few months ago. Now I am giving one away on July 2nd, which so happens to be my 30th birthday. Regardless, I am giving one away, and actually entering this contest is super easy. The only thing that you need to do is sign up for 1 free month of Amazon Music using my link in the description. Just try it out. I legitimately think that it's better than Spotify and Apple Music. I sincerely believe that. I've already canceled Spotify and Apple Music, and I'm solely on Amazon right now. So download a free trial and then screenshot proof to me and send it to me on Instagram at RealDanMitchell, and you will have been entered into the contest, and I will draw a winner on my birthday. So don't miss out on a chance, your second chance to possibly win a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I digress. So yeah, Don Mafia, like I said, this is going to be a difficult topic. Because, I personally have been battling with this back and forth of what I feel like we should do with Josh Allen, right? There's no question that from the time he has gotten to this team, he has improved. From 2018 to 2019, huge step. From 2019 to 2020, I'd say a leap, and a leap would even be an understatement at that point. This kid looked like he pulled a Space Jam and sucked powers away from some of the best quarterbacks ever to play. And he went out there and he was just balling. Very little rookie mistakes. It looked like he finally came into his own. So now we're thinking, do we extend this guy while we have a limited cap, which we do, or do we wait one more year when he can be a hell of a lot more expensive? So this is how I look at it. Let's look at extending him now, right? Okay, so the Buffalo Bills cap space is currently sitting at about $5 to $6 million. We haven't made many cuts. We haven't released any players yet. So it's very difficult to see where we're going to be. And a lot of that has to do with the fact they just made an announcement yesterday, I believe, saying that the Bills were carrying over some cap from 2020. If we were to do that now, SpotTrack.com has Josh Allen being at $40.5 million per year. That's the type of contract that SpotTrack believes that he is worth. In my opinion, sounds pretty damn realistic. They're thinking that he needs a 4-year contract worth about $40.5 million each and every single year. The way that he played in 2020, I find it very hard to argue that he does not deserve that, really. But the problem is if we do that, then how the hell are we going to address some of the other holes that we have in this team? Because this year in 2020, we're just having issues in general with money, right? And we can't solely rely on the draft. I know a lot of you talk about how much you love the draft, but at the end of the day, it's a gamble. The draft will always be a gamble. I could care less if you're picking first overall in the first round or the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round by itself. You don't know how these kids are going to progress in the NFL. A lot of them become busts, especially after the 4th round. It's just is how it is. So we need money to go out there and be able to fill some holes. At the very least, some competent football players that are going to be able to replace Matt Milano, who is likely not coming back, John Brown, who is likely not coming back, and so our defensive line, so we can finally get some fucking pressure on an opposing quarterback. But at the end of the day, the positives of extending Josh Allen now and just hoping that we can hit on the draft and we can find some sleepers in free agency, which I completely trust Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott to be able to do, we can probably get him on a steal. Because if Josh Allen even has a remotely similar season to what he had last year, next year, dude, his market value is going to be even higher. And I know some of you could be like, oh, dude, we'll just slap the franchise tag on him, the year after next and just continue to build. Really, at the end of the day, with a franchise tag, we're still going to be paying him top 5 money, like the average of that. So he's going to be even more expensive moving into it. So here's the deal. When it comes down to it, I really don't know what to think. I will be completely honest with you. If I had to say, I think that I want to wait until next year because we just have so many holes that we need to fill this offseason if we want to get back to the AFC Championship, if we want to contend and actually play for a Super Bowl next year. There's a lot on this team's plate that needs to be addressed. And looking at Josh Allen, he doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that's going to throw a hissy fit or be upset that we're not giving him his big-ass payday this year, right? Next year, I think would make a lot of sense. Let's hope that the whole beer bug COVID situation is over, and then we'll be able to go on ahead and have fans in the stadium, and then the cap space situation all across the NFL won't be nearly as much of a clusterfuck as it is right now, and we'll be able to have a bit more money to play around with. So those are my thoughts, Dom Mafia. Do me a favor, leave a comment. What do you think? Should we extend Josh Allen this year, or should we wait until next year? And so before I let you go, guys, you have been begging me to do a mock draft. Well, you know what? Your wish is finally here, okay? Tomorrow night, Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be live streaming my mock draft. I want you to join me. Let's do a mock draft together. Let's discuss first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Honestly, it should be fun. You guys can probably teach me a little bit because I haven't really started diving into draft research because we haven't been through free agency, but you guys have been wanting it, and who am I to deny you entertainment, okay? So make sure you are on my channel tomorrow night, Sunday, 7 p.m. EST, to join me, and let's make this happen. Dom Mafia, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another edition of the Dom Mafia Report. And before I let you go, always remember, let's go Buffalo.